Now, as I've been making these videos, letting y'all know that we got this federal court litigation going on here in the United States District Court, Northern District of Indiana, South Bend Division, y'all. And before I get going, I just want to say that this video and all my videos are for educational purposes, also for informational purposes as well. These videos are not meant to mislead anybody. Even though I got this federal court litigation going on, I'm not here to, throw salt on the opposing party at all whatsoever. All the information that's being shown is public information, most importantly, and it's also a part of my First Amendment. You see what I'm saying? As I am redressing my grievances with the government. I mean, it's all good. We know corruption is alive. We know corruption when we see it. So therefore, nothing else really needs to be explained on that note. But anywho, y'all, so in the course of this litigation, we have uncovered all type of bullshit. And in these videos, I like to be real transparent with what I'm doing. I don't like to have people guessing. You see, I know some of y'all get a kick out of that, but we don't do that over here. We really get down to the nitty gritty when it comes to this content, and especially when it comes to law and just things that people need to know, y'all. So make sure you like, share, and save this video. You're gonna have to come back to it for sure, because it involves law, y'all. Y'all all need law. We all need some order. We all need to understand what needs to be understood. You dig what I'm saying? So when it comes to these court case videos and stuff like that, people teaching this stuff, some of them don't really show paperwork. I like to show paperwork. I like to show documentation. I have put a lot into my case, y'all, here in 2026. And this has been a long decade battle for me. So this is real detrimental in my lifestyle because, like I said, I am seeking true justice in this matter. Not just only monetary value, but I am seeking true justice. You see what I'm saying? This is a civil rights action, y'all. And I want to show y'all, this is document 7. This was filed 8/18/2025. And this is the district judge, Damon R. Leahy, responding to my amended complaint. And I just want to show you all what my claim consists of. It says on January 28th, 2025, Leonard Antoine Mckenzie III, proceeding pro se, filed this case in the St. Joseph County Superior Court against 3 officers of the South Bend Police Department and the city of South Bend. On April 10th, 2025, he purported to remove the case here. And I want to stop right here as well because I've been explaining to you all that the seizure occurred at my house on January 28th of 2023. And here in the state of Indiana, I don't know what it could be for your state, but you have 2 years to sue from the day that your incident may occur. Like I said, that's here in the state of Indiana. And so we filed the lawsuit 2 years from the day that our incident happened. That's why it's on January 28, 2025. And this was originally a small claims court action, you all. And then I removed this case to federal court because on April 10th, 2025, he purported to remove the case here. And the reason I did that is because on March 5th, 2025, y'all, we have another officer by the name of Taylor Tobias who pulls up to my house and starts trying to tamper with my car and search around my car and shit. I caught him, and made his ass get the fuck off my property. Long story short. So that's why April 10th, we removed it to federal court because they kept fucking with me in the course of this litigation as they've been doing the entire time of this litigation. So just walk with me. He purported to remove the case here, citing federal question jurisdiction under 42 U.S.C. 1983. He alleges violations of his constitutional rights under the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments, citing an unreasonable search and seizure, deprivation of due process, and retaliation. He also asserts Bivens claims. See Bivens versus 6 unknown agents of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics. But we also remove that because these agents that we are suing are state actors. They are not federal agents, you dig? So that's why we put in a notice to remove the Bivens out of this. He timely submitted a standard informa papyrus form detailing that he has no gross income and no assets. And I also let the courts know that according to Indiana State's Constitution, Article 1, Section 12, yeah, go read that. We shall not pay for justice. We already suffered a wrong. We suffered a loss. We have had property wrongfully taken from us. Why would we pay for justice? And that's what these courts need to understand as well. When you suffered a loss and you've been wronged by violators, you shall not have to pay to get into court. That's another gem for y'all. Look it up. It's in your state constitution. It tells you exactly that. The court has reviewed Mr. Mckenzie's complaint, which seems to attempt to state, peep this out, y'all. They said, which seems to attempt to state. How does it seem to attempt to state anything? I've already stated it. It's my claim. My word is my bond. We aren't attempting to state anything, which seems to attempt to state constitutional claims stemming from an alleged unconstitutional entry onto his property. You see that? From an alleged unconstitutional entry onto his property. You see how they are giving us the gems, but also throwing, falsehoods in it as well. But this is the judge basically telling us that, okay, I've read the claim, it's an unconstitutional entry, but we're going to just say alleged. This was at the beginning. We are way far in the case now. So, of course, they know that this isn't alleged anymore. Like I said, we finally got the body cam footage after waiting 3 long years, y'all. 3 long years, let me tell you. And of course, the body cam footage alone shows that this was not an alleged unconstitutional entry onto the property. And also, I hope y'all can pick up some of this stuff and raise your level of interpretation. You see what I'm saying? Start reading between the lines, y'all. Whether the complaint states a plausible claim must await later proceedings. And we are on document 57, so of course we have stated a plausible claim. You see what I'm saying? Because we are far along in the proceedings. I mean, it's going down, y'all. It appears Mr. Mckenzie cannot afford to prepay the filing fee. Remember, I already gave him Indiana State's Constitution, Article 1, Section 12. We shall not pay for justice. So for these reasons, the court will grant him leave to proceed in form of papyrus against the defendants. The court would usually direct the clerk to facilitate service, but Mr. Mckenzie hasn't provided any service information for the defendants. Accordingly, Mr. Mckenzie must provide addresses for service of process by September 5th, 2025. As y'all can see, we've already did all that. Failure to do so may result in the case's dismissal for lack of service. In conclusion, the court grants Mr. Mckenzie's motion to proceed in form of papyrus, defers the payment of the filing fee. You see that? Defers the payment of the filing fee. Man, ain't nobody showing y'all this shit, man. How many of y'all getting y'all payments deferred in court, to proceed to sue these motherfuckers? You feel me? Well, come on, man. Action. Orders Mr. Mckenzie to pay the $405 filing fee from the proceeds of any recovery received in this case. I don't think that's going to happen. And directs Mr. Mckenzie to provide service information for each of the defendants by September 5th, 2025, or else the case may be dismissed. And of course, signature and no seal, y'all. That's the only thing with these orders that I do not agree with, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video just to show you all that it's going down. Make sure you like, share, and save again. And when you are in motion, y'all, this is exactly what it's going to look like. You see notice of lawsuit and request to waiver of summons. And you see it to Officer Cremeans, Lieutenant Ingalls, Officer Overton in the city of South Bend. Why are you getting this? A lawsuit has been filed against you or the entity you represent in the United States District Court of the Northern District of Indiana under the case number shown above. A copy of the complaint is attached. We getting it in, man, like I said, but we are further along in this case. I just wanted to give you all a glimpse of what it's all about. And yeah, wish me luck. It's going down.